Manav Chopra is now joining us, head technical analyst at Networth Stock Broking. Manav, good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us here. Firstly, a view on Nifty. You think markets have bottomed out and 7,540 will continue to act as an important level where we see buying?
Absolutely, I agree with you, Pankaj. In fact, we've seen 75.50 has been a good support. The markets have rebounded from its important oversold zone. In spite of, we've also observed a good series of divergence in the momentum indicators. Also, the index has breached its yesterday's high. So the overall setup at the current levels is indicating that there is a short-term bottom in place. The medium-term trend still remains on the downside. So the current rally would just be a relief rally or a corrective rally from its declines from its highs of 8,300 levels. Chances that we would see this rally extend close to the levels of 7,900 to 8,000, but I don't see this rally going beyond 8,000. So our near-term target is close to 7,900.
Right, but till now for 200 points, 250 points that you're thinking, one can start to buy now, or one should wait for the Fed event to go behind?
See, for the short-term trading perspective, in fact, we have been recommending to go long positions in yesterday and today. There has been a lot of stocks which are still outperforming in such kind of markets. There are stocks which are still in a good uptrend. So the strategy is to be with the trending stocks rather than buying stocks which are in a long-term downtrend. So being with good stocks and being with stocks which are in an uptrend is the strategy that we're looking in. We are going long in Maruti at the current levels. We expect the stock to retest its previous swing high of 4,800. Also, we like LIC Housing Finance and Reliance Industries at the current zone. So these are the stocks which have actually outperformed in spite of the decline in the markets, and it's time to be with the strength and not with the weaker stocks.
Right. How would you look at Tata Motors? Refuses to fall below 370. You think again it has generated buying? It's currently at the day's highest point.
Actually, Tata Motors has confirmed its medium-term reversal formation as it breached above 355, 360 levels few months back. So the stock retested its support channels again, is currently consolidating near its long-term averages. I think the stock would regain its momentum in the near-term perspective. So on the immediate basis, 360, 65 looks to be a good support on the lower side, and I think the stock would hold on to its important levels, and going forward the stock would again see a rally and possibly retest the levels of 400 to 415 in the near term.
And Manav, can you just start by talking about Tech Mahindra? It's down 4% in a market which is looking good.
Yeah, in fact, we've seen that the stock has been an underperformer in the markets in past few months. It has overall been in a very sideways trading range. And the prices have actually reversed from its resistance of 550. So I think going forward, unless the stock breaches 550 on the upside, it's unlikely that we will see the stock to move ahead. But I think in the near term, the stock will face series of resistance at 535 on the short-term perspective. Chances that the stock would retest its recent of 510 to 505. So I think at the near term, the stock would face selling pressure, and the overall stock looks weak in the near-term perspective.
Right. Interglobe, of course, it will be wrong to say a technical view because it's just listed. But Jet Airways is up 4%. Interglobe is up 8%. How is Jet Airways or SpiceJet looking in? And probably we can interpolate that for the aviation sector as well.
Yeah, actually, most of the aviation stock has been in a very good momentum. The trend is very clearly established. It's in a very good rising uptrend. The most important is that the momentum indicators are still in the positive zone, and there are absolutely no signs of exhaustion. The volumes are rising as the stocks are showing some good rally. So I think this momentum is likely to continue. The upside immediate target for Jet Airways is close to 620 on a very short-term perspective, and 620, 630 is a crucial long-term resistance line. So I think it's good time that if someone who is already riding into Jet Airways at the current levels to look to book profits close to the levels of 620, 630, and then beyond sideways for the near-term perspective. SpiceJet is also in a very good momentum. I think going forward in a short-term perspective, you could see SpiceJet would see a short-term value of 5 to 6%. But if you want a view for a medium-term, long-term perspective, I think Jet Airways is a stock. If breaks 620 on the upside, the stock could see a good, healthy another 20-30%.
Right. How would you look at Voltas at about 300 odd levels? Is it looking extremely strong again? Really, after a long time, you're seeing Voltas go to 300 levels, and when it was last time at 300, Nifty was close to about 87, 8800.
I agree with you, but I think in the near-term perspective, Voltas is somewhere closing to its resistance channel, and earlier also the stock, was not able to convincingly break 300 on the upside, and from there we did see this decline. Nevertheless, I think this stock should be a wait and watch for the near-term perspective until unless the stock closes decisively above 305, which I would possibly keep a 0.5% filter. So once if it crosses 305 on the closing basis, then we could see an upside momentum rally close to 325, 330. So as of now,
it's already at 302. So at 305, or if it doesn't close in the next few days at 305, do you expect weakness to come into this name?
Yes, the stock would possibly see some sort of a profit booking then.
Right, but as of now, would you want to short it at this point of time or wait for it to consolidate in the next few days?
As I just said, Pankaj, I would rather be a wait and watch into this stock. I'll wait for some more confirmation.
Right. Would you look at ABB in terms of charts, because it's a low volume counter? It's up 6%. Any view on that name?
Absolutely. In fact, the stock has seen a series of decline from its recent highs of 1300 levels. Most importantly, because the stock has actually managed to close above its previous 4 days closing session. So definitely there has been a major reversal formation taking place today, and most importantly, the volumes are also supportive. I wouldn't really recommend going all in and buying at the current levels, but one can look to buy this stock in a phased manner for a short-term trade opportunity for a target of 1300. Chances that the stock would retest its previous swing high of 1300 levels. On the lower side, I can just say that 1150 is a good support. In case of a short-term consolidation or a short-term dips in next few trading session, one should definitely get into the stock.
Right. Any other names from the mid-cap space that you like, which you would like to highlight?
For the near-term perspective, I like NIT Limited at the current levels. In fact, the stock has formed a very strong support, and a few days back, the stock has also formed a higher bottom around the levels of 88 to its private bottom of 84. So I think the stock is in a very good uptrend, could retest again its previous swing of 100 and 105. The overall momentum indicator is still bullish. So one can initiate the stock at the current levels. The immediate support stands at 90.
Right. Any view on ICICI Bank? We're seeing all the banking stocks recover, especially the private ones, but ICICI, refuses to see buying. Any view on this name?
Yes. In fact, we are waiting for a confirmation in this bank only above the levels of 250. The stock is still in a downtrend momentum trajectory. So anticipating a reversal into this stock, would lead to some sort of an underperformance going forward. So we'll wait for a breakout into this stock, which is at 250, which is its previous 2 days peak. So the volumes are still looking interesting at these levels. So chances that the stock may break 250 on the upside, but I think we still have to wait and watch.
Right. A word on Reliance Industries. You think it can go back to the levels of 1100?
Absolutely. In fact, we also have a longer term view into this stock. The most important thing is that the stock has formed a very good range close to the levels of 900 and 990. So this is a broader 80 points range. So once the stock breaches 990 on the upside, we could add another 80, 100 points going forward. So yes, definitely I agree. We do expect at least the levels of close to 1100 in possible next 3 to 4 months.
Right. Manav, thank you so much for taking out time for us. Always a pleasure talking to you.